you. We bring in our political analyst, Pat Nolan, once again. Pat, the experts probably not surprised at the outcome, that we've got a runoff between Cooper and Briley, but surprised by the final tally tonight.
Everybody I talked to, and I'll eat the crow on this hot while it's still here, that I thought Briley would lead it tonight, and then it would be Cooper after that. It's the other way around.
So what happened?
Well, obviously, I think David Briley got badly outspent. A lot more television, a lot more direct mail, a lot more other things, and he wasn't able, and therefore Cooper came from a very low number starting out very quickly to come up. Obviously, Briley may continue to make self-funding to be a big issue. It didn't turn out to be a big issue that hurt Cooper in tonight's voting. It did seem to hurt him with what's happened with Carol Swain. It'll be interesting to see what she does. Is she so unenamored with Cooper that she now decides to endorse Briley? I don't think so. What does John Ray Clemens do? I suspect he might not endorse anybody. It'd be hard to believe he endorses Briley because he got so much support from union people, and they're still mad, especially the teachers, about the pay raise situation. It's hard for me at this point to see how Briley makes up that 10-point deficit. We'll see. He didn't have a lot of energy tonight in his speech. The Cooper headquarters was like he won tonight. They were euphoric. Briley's was much more, not only was Briley subdued, I thought his audience there was subdued.
Sure.
So the energy level is going to have to come up. He's going to have to do what he can to try to make sure he keeps his money. He saves some money, he'll need it. We'll see what kind of tone he's going to go after, how negative, if he goes negative at all, to do this.
We'll see you back here September 12th then.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, as always, Pat. Appreciate it. Today's vice mayor race, pretty easy one for Jim Schulman, the incumbent. More than 80% of the votes. He will serve another term as Nashville's vice mayor. Let's take a look at several other races tonight, including council at large in Davidson County. Incumbent Bob Mendez, the only person elected outright tonight, meaning the race will go into a runoff for the other 4 at-large seats. News Channel 5's Kelsey Gibbs is here with a look at that race.
Hey, Rory, there are 15 candidates running in hopes of earning a spot at council at large. Again, Councilman Mendez, the only candidate who won outright and will avoid a runoff next month. Now, Mendez had 11% of the vote, or just nearly 38,000. He took an early lead in tonight's election, clinching a spot on the council before all the votes were reported. Again, there are 15 candidates for the 5 at-large seats representing all of Davidson County on the council. Mendez has been serving on council for 4 years and is one of 2 incumbents running to retain their seats. Sharon Hurt is the other. Now, a candidate needs more than 10% of the vote to avoid the September runoff. Mendez again had 11. The next 8 candidates will battle it out for the 4 remaining seats in the September election. Mendez told us it feels great to have the trust and confidence of the voters of Davidson County. Now he's ready to pick up where he left off in council.
One of the biggest things that I've worked on over the last 4 years is trying to improve financial transparency for the city, to make it so the citizens have more of a say of what we spend money on and what parts of town we spend money on. And I'm looking forward to being able to continue that work for sure.
Well, Mendez says once the new council gets together in October, he will be ready to get right back to work.
All right, Kelsey, thank you. Voters also help to decide all the Metro Council districts. District 1, a clear win for Jonathan Hall, more than 80% of the votes. There will be several runoffs in several Metro Council districts, including District 2 with DaCosta Hastings. You see there 39%, Keonsae Toombs 31%. A very close race in District 7 between Clint Camp and Cole Rogers to take on Emily Benedict. Only 3 votes separating Camp and Rogers right now in that second spot. The Election Commission will certify the ballots in this race, as they do all races, to figure out who makes the runoff. Other districts with a runoff include 5, 7, 13, 16, 21, 23, 26, and 30. The runoff coming up September 12th, which is the same day, of course, as the mayoral runoff.